Let me be very clear. Tricking is tricking. It don't matter how much money you got. My opinion. You can be 100,000, 100 billion, 100 million if you trick it. So break down the term.
But the term, it ain't tricking if you got it, means that if you are wealthy or if your finances and resources are plentiful, then it's not as harshly considered tricking.
I feel like
as opposed to somebody else that's not as well off.
It just don't affect your pocket. Like, if it don't affect your pocket, then cool. Tricking is tricking. Spending is spending. Doing what the action is the action. It's still tricking. But you just got it.
But it's not like it's like a double standard with the tricking shit, because it's like if you are rich, then society generally doesn't consider it tricking. What? Then society doesn't consider it tricking. It just considers you being a rich nigga helping out the women.
If Lil whatever his name from the hood doing it, or Bill Gates doing it, or the Amazon nigga doing it, whatever, it's tricking. Tricking is tricking.
Yeah, tricking is tricking.
You might not give a fuck about people thinking you a trick because you rich.
Then again, if you got Lil such and such from the hood as opposed to Bill Gates, those are two different levels of tricking.
For sure. Big facts. I agree with that. But it's still tricking. Let's define tricking like Banks say. What is tricking?
Go ahead. What's tricking? What's tricking, Black?
I don't really know nothing about tricking. I don't really know nothing about that.
I was saying, but
I'm gonna stay out that company.
You know other tricks. You know niggas who have tricked off.
I don't want to offend none of my trick ass. Nah, man. Some people, it's just a lifestyle. Some niggas just living life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, shit.
Yeah, they don't look at it as tricking. They look at it like being generous.
What do you mean it come with what he's doing? Because there's a lot
like, just say, for instance, all right, this shit done changed, bro.
Yes, we know it's changed.
It done changed. At first, it used to be some other shit. But now it's, these little chicks ain't going for it unless you're doing something.
Okay, let's try to break it to where we can. If somebody just buying a female shit, like you say, not in a relationship with her, probably not even smashing, whatever the case is, they just want to just buy shit for a female. Is that tricking? Like they just think she look good and they just want to spend their money on her because they got it.
It depends on the context of the purchases.
That's tricking, right?
That's tricking.
It depends on the context of the purchases.
Please break it down.
Nah, that's tricking.
Please break it down.
Nah, I mean, because
you doing it for a purpose.
But you might
some
not
niggas
have
don't always
achieved your
want to
purpose.
fuck though.
You still tricking.
What
still
nigga
tricking.
Know?
Even if they just want their attention.
Yeah, you still tricking.
When niggas spend their money, they want some pussy.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
There's niggas out there that don't, like, in real life.
What they
real
want,
money.
They want that other thing, then if they don't want that, you spending your money, you want some pussy. I'm spending my money on a female.
You want a return on investment.
Yeah. Like, who don't?
Shut up, Kodak.
Facts from the big homie house.
I don't know. That's why I said I'm kind of goddamn skeptical.
Big homie's house is on the verge of getting kicked the fuck out again.
Nah, he's saying some facts. Like,
nah, but I mean, it's niggas out there.
Jade.
It's niggas out there that don't look at it.
Hear me. If there was a dude and you was goddamn washing his clothes and goddamn cooking him food and doing all that shit for him, why are you doing it?
Doing all that for what?
I'm saying, why are you doing it?
I don't know.
But I'm saying you're doing it because either A, you like the nigga, et cetera, et cetera. You're doing it for a reason.
You don't do all that for a nigga you just like.
Okay.
Washing a nigga's clothes and shit?
So is that female tricking? Because some females will. Some females will do all that shit for a nigga that they trying to get.
So this isn't my nigga that lives with me. I just like this nigga and I'm finna wash his drawers and shit. No.
Just saying. No. Is that female tricking? What's female tricking?
Females trick. Some females trick like the niggas trick. These bitches these ladies have money.
So if you buy a man it's nice a lot of wealthy females. Watch, it is because you want.
It might be a token of my appreciation.
No, you're not just giving random niggas watches.
No, that's what I'm saying. I gotta be in. I'm not finna buy no nigga that I'm not involved with.
We talking about some
shit like that.
Not locked in. We talking about.
Do y'all think throwing money in the strip club is tricky?
Hell yeah.
Not really.
Nah.
Man, that shit tricky.
That shit promo.
That's cool.
That shit not promo.
That shit promo,
Cause like again,
Cause I throw money and I don't even throw it at no particular bitch.
You know what? I don't think tricking is bad. It's just stand on.
No,
the
I'm
fact
just
that
saying,
you're
how is
tricking.
throwing money in the strip club tricking?
Because you're giving away.
If you got
money,
one girl right here and you just got them.
That's for the look. That's
Yeah,
for the look.
that's the other shit is for the look. Like,
I don't even
no, I'm
know
saying
her.
if you got
But
one
you
girl
give
right
away-
here.
Niggas
I
be
can't-
throwing money in the strip club, not even for the bitches. Niggas be throwing the money for
On the
the other
floor.
niggas.
That's what I said.
Okay,
Promo.
I give you that.
You have some guys that go to the strip club because they don't.
Them
have
niggas is
anybody.
tricking.
Right,
Sit there
and they
Yeah,
keep
them
putting it
niggas
on
is
one
tricky.
woman,
Yeah, you.
make it
No,
I
those
come
niggas
in-
ain't tricking. Those niggas are creepy.
John.
Stalkers.
Yeah.
They call him Johns.
Y'all ain't never seen Players Club.
Right, with the glasses.
Yeah, like nigga look like what's that nigga's name that was kidnapping?
Nine
That
times
was
10
accused
niggas
of
throwing
kidnapping
money.
kids and shit.
Niggas throwing money in the strip club these days. That's just a part of my outfit.
Okay, in the strip club.
I might see something that I like, and then I might just trick a little bit off on her. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if I'm 9 times 10 niggas just in there throwing that shit. You feel me?
Yeah, movie. Making it rain.
Just because.
Yeah. But I'm saying though, if a nigga buy a very
Yeah, fuck the
very,
strip club. Let's get back
very
to
expensive
what's the name?
whatever meal, purses, bags, shoes, all that shit, they ain't doing it just because they want to do it. It ain't exercise. Like Banks say, they want some pussy. They want something.
Okay.
It's the truth. And the same comes from a female. You just said I ain't finna be doing all that shit for nothing.
No, I said I'm not finna be doing all that shit for a nigga that I'm not involved with.
Right, but if you like a nigga, then how do you How do you try to attract the nigga other than just your personality and shit? You got to do something.
So
You got to do something.
You're
I ain't
supposed
saying you
to
got to watch draws.
buy the
I'm
nigga
saying,
shit to attract him. If
Well,
I gotta
that's what's
attract the
going
nigga
on.
by buying him shit, I don't want that
I
nigga.
agree, but that's what's going on the other side. That's what I'm trying to get you to realize. That's what's happening on the other side.
Somebody brought me breakfast last week.
See? Kodak in love.
Kodak, get the fuck out. Right now. Get the fuck out.
Kodak in love. Oh, girl bought him breakfast. Now he in love. See?
Man, that ain't.
Off on the homies.
The more
that
the
ain't
story,
tricking. That's simping.
The more.
For real.
That's King Trick. King Trick just walked in.
Oh, King, they calling you
That's
King
Trick
Trick.
Daddy.
King Trick just
Can you
walked
come?
in.
Can you come
Daddy.
define? Can you come define tricking
Trick
for us? Because
Daddy.
we don't know what trick. What is tricking? Dave, what
Trick
is
Daddy.
tricking?
Huh?
Please, what is tricking?
What is tricky?
Yes.
What I do on a daily.
I'm gonna give it to y'all right like that.
Come on now.
This tricky. A nigga who don't have no type of game, no kind of lingo, no kind of ninja, he can't speak, so he gotta pay.
Okay, that's a different
So
way
if
to
you got
look
the
at
different
it.
gal where you can
Yeah,
spit,
yeah.
hey, if you can spit to her, her panties gonna come down. He can't do that, so he got.
So he's spinning. Okay, that's a
Then
different
her
way to
panties
look
come
at it.
down.
So if a nigga
Okay.
can spit and make the panties come down, then anything that is purchased is an additional gift.
Yeah.
And it's not technically
Yeah.
considered tricking.
Yeah, he ain't a square.
Okay.
He choose to.
But what did he get a gift?
So it's
from
choose.
her?
So
So when he get a gift,
No,
from
see,
her-
that's the conversation we just had. Like I said, I don't have a problem with buying a nigga a gift or doing this or whatever, like a nigga that I'm involved with, but I'm not finna buy a nigga nothing and wash a nigga's drawers and do all that shit that I'm not fucking with.
So what you call it when you, so is it tricking when you take different women to Cheetahs and eat, you know what I'm saying, drink 42 and all that? Is that tricky?
Or like, you know, when you go to
What that is? Hold up, put the mic up. Let's
or
get
whatever, you know what I'm saying?
What that
Like,
is? What you call that?
That's promo of your campaign. What you got going on.
Hold up, put it.
That's promo of your campaign of what you got going on.
Oh, cause you finna eat and drink 42 anyway. I mean,
Anyway,
De
I'm
Leon and
I'ma
Cirocs and
say
shit
that
anyway.
De Leon, Onejo, you know what I'm saying? Casabigo, we drinking that anyway. But you just a part of my campaign right now, so you on the riders.
But ain't,
You good.
You
so
good.
you doing it with the expectation of you don't want nothing in return. You just doing it from the bottom of your heart.
You don't want nothing in
I
return.
ain't no, I'm not saying I don't want nothing in return. That ain't the key. But if we do this,
That's not
You
your
are
goal.
one of those niggas
You
that'll
saying
do
that
all
not
that and not want to fuck.
yeah.
But he ain't no nigga finna get no hoe no money and not wanna fuck.
Oh no, I ain't doing that.
But it's niggas out there to do that.
But no, it
That's
depends on
tricks.
how much money though. It
That's
depends on
tricks.
how much money. If she just be like, hey, you got 100 or
like I just
150 or
said,
something.
it's different
Some little
levels
shit.
of tricking.
Now you talking some thousand, like you got $2,000, $2,500.
That shit
hey,
can
babe,
start-
I'm thinking that.
Man,
like,
that shit could start in elementary school with little money for candy and all that shit. That shit is a spirit.
y'all are
It's a
cold.
tricking spirit, man.
Y'all
that
are
shit
cold.
tricking.
Nah,
Tricking
that
is
ain't-
tricking. I'm
cold.
telling
Y'all
you.
tripping.
You know
So
it's
you
a
get
trick.
her- you
You
get
know
her
it's a
100
you
or
know
something,
it.
you
You know
trick it?
you know it's a trick spirit. Y'all know it's a trick spirit. It's a nigga
It
can have
depends.
a
Hold on,
tricking
let him
spirit.
get a mic, Kodak. Let him get the chair. We got King
a
Trick in the
nigga
building. He don't think he a trick.
They gonna
Let's
put
break
that on the screen
I'm
too.
breaking it down though for y'all, bro. It ain't tricky.